I've spent a lot of time with my G90 M5 now, and the main thing which disappoints me is the sound. It sounds like a Hoover. But today, we're going to be changing that. We've got a new Milltek exhaust going on and something else which I'm going to show you now. This right here is a work of art. This is the brand new Eventuri full carbon fibre air intake. I actually popped down to the guys at Eventuri. They used my G90 M5 to actually design and develop this intake with the 3D scanning, which I'll throw some overlays of it now. But now this is in the flesh. It looks amazing. It comes with the inlet ducts here, you get your cones, and then we've also got the front mounted ducts, which are gonna drive even more air into the intake. So I've got my trusty fitter car here. We're gonna get the bonnet popped and get the intake on now.
Let's do it.
Let's go. So to get started, we're gonna be popping off the engine cover and then we're gonna work out how to remove these air intake boxes. So far it looks pretty simple, doesn't it, Kai?
Yeah, should be pretty straightforward.
We tend to speak too soon every now and then.
Yeah, so this will probably end up being a bit of a nightmare, but...
No, it won't be.
Some evidence of where it has been scanned.
That's it, yeah, there is a little bit of evidence here from where it has been scanned. We'll peel them off now. These are the little scanning pinpoint bits which give a bit of depth to the 3D scanning device. Now everything's been stripped off, and as you can see, we're exposing the two twin turbos just through here, ready for the new intake.
So we've quickly switched over the airflow sensor and the retaining clip so we can get this all plugged in now.
Let's get the turbo inlet in. So we've just finished up installing the Eventuri intake. In terms of install, it took about an hour and a half, didn't it, Kai?
About an hour and a half, yeah.
Pretty easy install?
Yeah, not too bad to be fair.
A few little techie bits, but nothing too major. But in my hand, I've got the brand new TRE full carbon engine cover. And I'm gonna get this put on now because this engine bay is about to look mental. So I've just swapped over the bump stops from these and the BMW M badge. Nice easy install, just pop it on. Mate, that looks ridiculous. So we got the exhausted intake fitted. Unfortunately, on the day we was actually fitting it, the weather was terrible, so I didn't bother taking it out for a drive. But now we have some beautiful sunny weather, so I'm gonna go take it out for a rip. I've got Joe in the car with me as well, so we can get his reactions and I can give you guys my thoughts on the new intake and exhaust setup. First start, it sounded amazing. I've given it a few little revs in the workshop, so I know roughly what it sounds like, but I haven't actually driven the car with it properly. So the valves are open at the moment. Let's see if we can hear the intake. Yeah, you can.
Yeah, that's
They
sick.
sound banging. The intakes are actually really loud.
Yeah, proper. And you can hear the flutter as well as it builds up.
You can hear the exhaust having like a little pop, but it's not too loud. Let me give it a rip.
Yeah.
Oh my god, let me shut the windows. No, that's what the car needed.
Yeah, proper.
That is what the car needed.
It's like, it does the car justice now, given how much like power it's got.
100%.
Yeah.
Before, it was like, it felt very electrified. Like even now when I'm downshifting, you guys probably can't hear on camera because it's so well insulated in it, but I can hear like little pops and bangs, and you can hear, that feels so good, so much better. Yeah, it's just cut that electrified feeling out of it.
Yeah, massively.
It feels like a real M5.
Proper.
It feels fast. It feels faster.
It does, doesn't it?
Yeah, it feels like it's coming on power really quickly. Let's pop in. That is brutal.
Definitely the combination of like allowing the air to come in more and like exhaust more definitely has helped it.
Mate, it genuinely feels brutal.
Oh my days.
Oh, it sounds so good.
Shit, you know.
It's got a very nice tone to it though, isn't it? It doesn't sound like a normal V8.
Yeah, it's like an exotic, almost sounds like a flat plane V8.
Yeah, I think you're right with that.
Fucking hell.
Oh, it sounds so sick. That sounds well nice. It's a really different tone. I've not heard nothing like it.
Like that then almost sounded like a C63, but then inside it sounds like a flat plane.
It's weird, but I like it. And it's not too loud. That sounds so good. It's not like the G90 M5s. When you put an exhaust on them, they get like almost a little bit too loud. This is still at a level where it's not making, like if we do the windows up now, we got the valves open, and that is dead quiet.
Yeah, completely dayliftable.
Like you wouldn't even know this car's got an exhaust on it until you put your foot on the accelerator.
Yeah, I think the difference with like if you do that to like a S58, makes it a bit more raspy.
It does, yeah.
Whereas on this, it's actually made it deeper.
It has, yeah. It's made the whole exhaust is deeper, but at the same time of going deeper, it hasn't caused a drone. Usually, you tend to get a bit of a drone when you go deeper.
Yeah.
It sounds really good. Let's pull up and we'll get some rev tests for you with the valves open and closed. And after that, we'll go get you guys some flybys so you can hear what it sounds like out on the road. So before I show you guys some static revs, I just wanted to talk a little bit more about the Eventuri intakes. First of all, before I do get onto that, if you want to know all of the technical specs and everything about this intake, make sure you watch the Eventuri YouTube video, because Bilal is a magician when it comes to building these intakes. He tends to dive deep into the science behind these intakes if you want to know a little bit more, but I'm going to quickly explain what I know anyway. So traditionally, the standard intake has one lot of air intakes, and that will come in from the front bumper straight up and in. But this one features two, so it comes with this duct here. What this duct actually does, not only is it allowing more airflow to the engine, it's also generating a lot more noise, because this is much closer to where you're actually driving. It sounds amazing, to be honest. It's one of the best sounding intakes I've ever heard when driving, and this car, sound deadening wise, is mental, and you can still hear the intakes really nicely. It also comes with the uprated turbo elbows, just helping to increase the airflow. And I would say, after doing the exhaust and this intake, there's 100% a noticeable difference in how this drives. It feels like it just comes on power brutally. Like, it was a very fast car already, but you can definitely notice some form of power difference. But let me show you what it sounds like now. So I'm going to give you guys some revs with the valves open and the valves closed. We'll start with the valves closed. We'll do it from the back first so you can hear the exhaust, the full Milltek, and then we'll go over to the front so you can hear the intake. So overall, I am very impressed with how this car now sounds and drives. This feels like how it should have done when it came out of the factory. It's not too over the top and it's not too quiet. It's like the perfect balance of what you actually want out of a car like this. And it's made me enjoy the car a lot more. If you're in the market to upgrade your G90 M5 or any other vehicle, make sure you head over to our website, www.autoid.co, and use code YouTube5 and you'll get a discount off of your order. If you have any questions about any parts, feel free to message a member of our team. They're more than happy to help. And make sure you subscribe because every Sunday at 4 PM we drop a new YouTube video. Catch you guys next Sunday.